What is up, gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. I apologize, someone's playing the piano where I live, so you might hear it in the background. But today we're going to be talking about a brand that I am super excited about, and that is the brand Asket. Told you guys in other videos that I'm going to talk about this brand because I think it's a brand you guys should know. So a lot of people talk about different brands that are popular like COS or Uniqlo or H&M and stuff like that. I'm going to review a brand that not a lot of people talk about, but you guys should check out, not only to get quality items, but to have something that's kind of not in the know-how, or kind of if you know, you know. You get what I'm trying to say. So let me give you guys a little background on what Asket is all about. Asket wanted to make meaningful essentials. So essentially garments or clothing that can stand the test of time. You could wear it now or you could wear it 10 years from now, but also quality and also being transparent in that process. That's something I like about the brand too. When you peruse the website, they are very transparent on how much it costs them to make this. And then obviously you see the price that they're going to sell it to you for. So I don't feel gypped on buying their products, and their products are super high quality. So if I'm not mistaken, a lot of their products, their distribution of the actual fabric is from Egypt, and it's spun in Egypt, but then it's finished in Portugal. And you could find this on the tag of a lot of their clothing. And the reason why I'm very, very crazy about this brand is because it's that simple quality and straightforward. We're not trying to do too much. This is something that any age group can acquire, and I think it's very, very practical. They've been featured in Forbes, they've been featured in GQ. So this is a brand that has the backing of a lot of major companies or a lot of fashion articles or brands that talk about fashion. So let's delve in a brief little history of Asket, just brief. They were founded in 2015, and they essentially wanted to create the perfect essential wardrobe. So they knew they couldn't necessarily solve all the problems with the fashion industry, but they surely knew that they could contribute it in a positive fashion by creating a brand that is not only ethical, but also a brand that is timeless, and that is so beautiful. So one of the things I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a shirt I bought from Asket, and we'll talk about it a little bit, and then we'll talk about what's on their website and some of their other offerings. And then from there, you can just take whatever information I give you and run wild. So I have about 3 shirts from Asket, and honestly, guys, they are perfect. I'll show you guys the white shirt I have. It has been washed one time. With their garments, you wanna follow the instructions. You don't wanna wash them incorrectly, and do not dry your clothes. But let's talk about this shirt. This shirt that I have is absolutely phenomenal. It's very soft to the touch. I love the stitching around the collar area. I also love that it fits my body very well because Asket provides a service where you can actually choose the length of your clothing. So you can not only choose the size, like the chest size and just the overall size, but how long is it? Because some of you guys could be a medium, but you have an extra long torso. So that's one of the things they provide on their website, which I think is awesome, awesome, awesome. But really what stood out to me was the feel of the clothing. And I love how they have different GCM options for their shirts. And I believe I got the 180 GCM. And this is a little, it's not super light, but it's definitely not heavy. It's just an everyday shirt, but it has a little bit of oomph to it, and I love how it drapes on my body. This is a shirt rather that you should have in your basic essential wardrobe to kind of start building your wardrobe. One of the other things I want to touch on the website is they don't just have essential clothing, but they have a lot of cool statement pieces and overshirts and outerwear that honestly skew towards that simple look as stated in what they want to accomplish. This is a side of them that I think everybody should check out. I'm really looking into their field jacket. There are some of their outerwear garments. I think they look absolutely phenomenal. And that simple but yet stunning quality type of feel and look, I love that from them. And this fits my personal brand. But even if you don't like that simple look, even if you want something that's a little bit more overstated, this is still a brand you could tap into to get some understated clothing that fit incredibly well. And before I wrap up the video, guys, I wanna pair it with a fragrance that I think works well with the shirt I just showed you. So if you get a white shirt or some type of shirt that is bright, refreshing, the fragrance that I would pair clothing like that with is Hachiva by Nishane. I think this fragrance is absolutely good, and I wouldn't put it incredible. It was a fragrance I really loved when I first smelt it, but then when I got it, I'm not the big guy on like big citrus openings sometimes. I like more ambery, woodsy, musky type of fragrances, sometimes even more gourmand type of fragrances, spicy, that type of feel. But this fragrance is very refreshing. Honestly, it gets a lot of compliments. Again, don't be so wrapped up in the compliments with a fragrance. It is a big compliment monster, so if you do spray it, be prepared to get compliments on it. But if you have clothing, especially during the summertime, I would wear this fragrance. It is beast mode, so I wouldn't spray a lot of it, and you can certainly wear this in the wintertime because it's so strong. If you spray this on your skin, it's not coming off. Personally, on my skin, it did not come off. Really, all I need is really 2 sprays, and you can smell me. It projects big time. That's the fragrance I would pair it with. Check out the brand, pick up whatever pieces you want to add to your wardrobe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.